Welcome, everybody. It is, I don't know, I think it's Tuesday, and I
It's
think
Pie Day.
And I think it's the 14th of March, which of course is 314, which is Pie Day. So I welcome everybody to make some pie or find a picture of some pie that you like and tell me what kind of pie really makes you happy. The kind of pie that when your grandmother makes it and you smell it coming out of the oven, it just brings joy and life to your day. And let us know in the comments.
What's your favorite pie?
For me, it's key lime pie. Key lime pie has always been my favorite pie, but I don't like it too sweet. I don't like the chain store version of it. Like real key lime pie that you might get in the South is something very, very special, and it's not green. Because key limes are not green. It's made from key lime, not the regular green limes. And
juice of the key limes.
I love pumpkin pie around my birthday, which is in October, which is pumpkin pie season. And so my wife makes fresh pumpkin pie from fresh pumpkins, and she makes the crust herself, and it's absolutely amazing. And it's like my favorite part of that season is pumpkin pie. How about you guys? Let's start with Kurstin.
So my favorite kind of pie is, this is going to sound really weird, but it's buttermilk pie.
Buttermilk pie?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I've never heard of that. What is it?
It's just a recipe that every time we went and visited family for Thanksgiving, they would make it, and I never knew what it was called, but I would always get it like at the dessert table. And I think I Googled it a couple of years back because I couldn't remember what it was. And the internet told me it was buttermilk pie.
I will have to Google buttermilk pie to find out what that is. You surprised me being Texan. I figured for sure it was pecan pie.
Well, first of all, you're pronouncing it wrong.
Okay, is it pecan or pecan?
It's pecan.
I get it backwards. I grew up in the People's Republic of California.
I'm sorry.
And then when I was living in Texas, I learned how to say pecan. But I think since leaving there, I've become corrupted again.
Mm-hmm. Or just,
Well, no, I always want to get people's names right. Do you like pecan pie?
Oh yeah, I'm a sweets person in general.
Yeah, pecan pie has always been too sweet for me. Some people do make it where it's not too sweet, and I love that, especially when it's fresh and warm out of the oven.
What about you, Ricky?
How about you, Kitty?
I like key lime pie. I always used to make it, and it reminds me of my grandmother because she had a big key lime tree, and I would go collect all the limes from the floor, and those are the best limes ever in the world. They're little key limes, and I would make pie out of them, and then I'd freeze the pie filling, and I'd eat it like ice cream.
Oh,
so, and I don't think it was ever green. No, now that I'm thinking about it, it was always like a kind of a whitish, barely a tint of like yellow almost, but
it's like a creamy color. It's a key lime color. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, next time you make a key lime pie, reserve a slice for me.
I sure will. Love key lime pie.
We have, I think we've determined here by a statistical sampling that key lime pie is the best pie.
I thought you were going to say that by a statistical standpoint, fruit pie is the worst because nobody picked a fruit pie.
If I'm in a restaurant and I feel like having pie, I'll have an apple pie, and but it's got to have vanilla ice cream, and I'll only have a few bites, and then I've had enough sugar for a week.
Oh gosh.
I was also going to say, oh my gosh, words. Statistically speaking, what is it? 96.785% of statistics are made up. So
that's right.
Just added this one to the list.
Yes, our broad statistical sampling of 3 samples, having determined that pecan pie is okay, but key lime pie is the best pie. And so today is Pi Day. So everybody have a happy Pi Day. Also, in honor of Pi Day, we are releasing today the new fully refreshed 2023 edition of my SQL course on YouTube, and we'll post a link to all of our social channels soon, today, sometime today. This is on YouTube, and we encourage you to go and enjoy it and learn about SQL. This is essentially refreshed content that's very that covers a lot of the same ground, but more succinctly, and then my previous SQL course on LinkedIn Learning. So I hope you all like it, and let me know. Leave some comments about how useful this is. And I'm hoping later in the year, the next course I want to do is the Python course. And again, I'm going to do a Python basics course. Like this is an SQL basics course. And I did a C++ basic course. And when I'm done with the Python basics course, then I'll start getting into some of the more advanced topics on both Python and SQL. And also C++. So there we have it. Those are our announcements for today. Is there anything else going on, kids? What have I missed?
Comments?
Pardon?
Comments?
Do we have comments?
Yep.
Well, I didn't see your yellow paw raised. So
No, I was just going to bring it up now.
okay.
From Gary Chike, who has commented before. He says on LinkedIn, he says, from the Florida Keys, key limes, also known as acid lime.
Ooh, there you go. That actually makes sense.
You like acid pie.
No, that it would be from the Keys. The acid thing, I don't know, because they are not as sweet as regular limes. So green limes, regular green limes are one of the highest sugar content fruits. But because it's got the bitterness, from its lineage, but the sweetness to cut that, but the key limes are not nearly as sweet as the green limes, and that's one of the reasons that I really like them, because I'm not a big sweet sugar person. No, all of this extra weight I'm carrying around, that's from fat. I like my protein and carbs, but I'm not a big sugar person.
And we have one more comment.
Yeah.
On YouTube from Short Videos, and it says, big fan from Pakistan. I like that rhymed.
Oh, I like that rhymes as well. And I love all my fans from Pakistan and throughout South Asia. I have a huge number of fans in that area, and I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. So I'm guessing it's around 11 in the evening, thereabouts, in Pakistan. And if you get a chance to let me know, I think that's about right. It's about a 12-hour difference. But I don't know if y'all have summertime there, because we're now officially on summertime, even though it's still freezing cold here.
It's that time in Texas where you leave the house in the morning and you're all bundled up, and by the afternoon, you're down to your tank tops and shorts.
Right. Yeah.
So we get all the seasons in one day.
And South Asia is so far south. I don't know if they really have seasons like we have here. I don't know that they have really a cold season and a warm season, because it's closer to the equator.
Right.
Those equatorial places, they're just hot and muggy all the time.
I ain't mad about it.
Yeah, muggy, that's our American idiom for humid.
Well, then you've got your dry humid and your wet humid.
Oh yeah, we have different, in Texas, they have different words for humid because they have so many different types of it. They have entire seasons of humid, especially down near the Gulf, down near Houston. it gets it gets absolutely I don't know how anybody stands living down there.
The air is like sticky. If
Yeah.
that makes
I
sense.
say that the air is soupy whenever it gets too humid. I'm like, the
Okay.
air is soupy.
There you go.
But down in Houston, they give new meaning to humid. It's just,
Very
I
true.
remember one time I went down there to give a talk at some company, and when I got out, it was like 5 o'clock in the early evening, and it's all air conditioned inside, so I'm very comfortable. And the door opened, and I felt like I got punched in the face with a wall of steam.
Mhm.
It was crazy.
It
And
is.
that was when I said to myself, no, I'm not coming to Houston again. I don't like it here.
You will never see me again.
All right. Thanks, kids.
One more comment.
More comment. Okay.
One more comment. Muntazir Hussein says, yes, in SA region it is actually very hot.
Yes, there you go. SA region.
South Asia.
Yeah, South Asia. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what I expect. I haven't been there. I do hope to go down there at some point and, meet some of my fans and, perhaps do an event or something. I think that would be really fun. If somebody wants to organize that, DM us, let us know. In any event, thank you all. Is that it, Kitty? All right. Thank you all. We love you. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.